Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Happy Sunday. Today is Afro Market. The updates. Police invade Enugu University, abduct over 50 students. Now amid the insecurity in the southeast being occasioned by the activities of the DSS, the police, the army, and the refusal of the federal government to release Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, not forgetting the activities of the Fulani herdsmen. Now, the university students in Enugu State, that is Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, the students were not having any respite, even as all these insecurities being occasioned by state actors are coming upon them. Now, the police invaded the school, the campus, where the students were staying at home, to abduct them, and they succeeded in doing that because over 50 were abducted. The SUG president confirmed it. Yes, the Student Union Government President Donatus Okoliowa, he described the incident as a clampdown on students on campus. He said it is quite disturbing. He quoted one police operatives started invading university campuses. In his own account, let me give how he narrated it. I quote him now. While I was in a students' meeting at Dragon Relaxation Center, 82 Division, Enugu, a student called and told me that around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., armed men invaded the school cafeteria with 2 Hilux vans and a Sienna bus and released a gunshot in the air. Due to the manner in which they arrived, and owing to the stories of unknown gunmen in the society and the shooting in the air, the students who were in front of the cafeteria chilling with drinks at that evening hour started running away for their safety. On the process, the armed men started running after the students, surrendered them all, then entered the cafeteria and arrested everybody inside the cafeteria, including those who are playing snookers games, female students who came to the cafeteria to charge their phones and other electronic gadgets, the staff and manager of the cafeteria, and members of our school security. On hearing this, I called our school chief security officer to ascertain if he was aware of such incidents in the school. He said no, that he was not aware, and that he would get to the scene with his men immediately. On getting there with his men, he noticed that the armed men are members of the anti-cult squad, Enugu. It was there the school CSO, who they tried to intimidate, was able to identify and pointed out 2 of the arrested persons who are members of the school's security operatives, and the 2 people were released. They humiliated our students, including the female ones, who they later released after seizing their phones and power banks. Then they moved away with every other male student there. I contacted the Vice Chancellor and the Department of State Services, DSS, officers in charge of students, both the one in Abani and that of Enugu. They were not aware of such arrest, but they have swung into action for the release of the students. They assured me, our students are beginning to have the fear of not being safe even inside the school. Such invasion of the university by the members of anti-cult shows that the security of our students in the school is no longer guaranteed in the height of the insecurities ravaging the society currently. Some armed men can come to the school and kidnap our students without the knowledge of our school security operatives. The students are raging over the development. Inasmuch as we are totally against and are fighting criminality among students, we are not cool with the unwarranted harassment, intimidation, and breach of the fundamental rights of our students. The needful should be done on time. It is a known fact that Enugu State University of Science and Technology, ESUT, is a noble institution where social values and norms are upheld in its highest echelon, and social vices being jettisoned in its entirety as championed by our digital and pragmatic Vice Chancellor, Professor Aloysius Michaels Okolie. End of quote. This is how he narrated the whole situation. Yes, this is how he narrated it, talking about the SUG president. You see what the police is doing. This is their stock in trade. This is what they used to do. They are going to the soft targets. Criminals are in northern Nigeria, hoodlums, terrorists, bandits. They are there ravaging the country. They are here in eastern Nigeria going to campus, invading universities. You won't hear of this in the northern part of Nigeria, southwestern part of Nigeria. So only in eastern Nigeria, police will come and invade. In all the northern states, you will not hear that the police invaded universities to kidnap students, armed security men, state actors. You have seen what is happening. The insecurity everywhere. The police will not stop it. It is to move to soft targets, attack students, to extort them. Hungry police. They are looking for people to extort in eastern Nigeria. Students, their parents gave them money for their upkeep and their school fees. What the police is doing is to extort that money from them, to collect the money their parents give them, and even detain them. So their parents will come and buy them with humongous amount of money, because they will label them IPOB, ESN. Yes. So that is it. We are saying this for the international community to understand what is going on in the eastern part of the country. Because of their propaganda and their abracadabra to confuse the gullible people and minds. Now this is what they have been doing. So the students, through their leader, they are calling on the government of Enugu State to come to their aid. Yes, they say they are calling on Dr. Peter Ndubisimba to intervene in this matter and use his good office to facilitate the release of their students. Say the students should not be subjected to torture, inhuman and degrading punishment for no just cause. So, but that Mba, who said he's the governor, who is biting more than he can chew, how is he going to release the guys, the students? Because he will always collaborate with the police, if not him that sent them. Because that governor is creating confusion. He's creating confusion in Enugu State. You see what is happening in Enugu State. We said it. The first step was wrong. Second step was wrong. I said governor. And you have seen how insecurity is taking over Enugu State because of the inability of one man to understand the times we were in. Caution himself, tread with caution, and make some very important decisions rooted in your own people, so that they will understand that you truly love them. Get the sentiments of your people, get their feelings, and you know how to react and act in the present circumstances. But if you fail to do that, even our advice is felt on deaf ears, so that you be cautious and understand the times we are in and act appropriately. Those advice met brick wall, and what is happening is quite unfortunate.